Hello! Welcome to another Grumtastic stream from my streaming PC that I've been talking about. I did the final push today, and I want to see what happens. I haven't loaded the game yet. I'm doing like easy steps at the moment. I've got a feeling that the music hasn't gone down. It hasn't, has it? Hang on a minute. I'm going to force it. God. Oh, I can do it from here, can't I? That one. Oh, it's not doing it. Why is it not doing it? Hang on. The music hasn't gone down. The music's still the same volume. It should have gone down. Mistakes. That one. Why are you not working now? Oh, you get things tested. Right, that's working. This is all part and parcel of the test. So, bear with me. Yes. Why are you not working now when you were before? You've been working all bloody day. How can you not work now? What have I done? I know what I've done. I was trying something. Right, I know what it is. Oops. Right. That one. Right. Yay! Sorry about that. Yes. I've got this VBAN button on the Stream Deck and it's not working, and I actually tried disabling the macro buttons that I've got on the PC because I thought maybe there was a conflict, but there aren't. But I completely forgot to switch it back on again. I did wonder why it wasn't working earlier, but there you go. Disaster averted. And as you can tell, this is a big test. The big test of tests. Couldn't do this. I was talking to Carbon. Are you switching on? No. Oh. So my phone that I use to monitor my stream decided that it was going to run out of battery as well. So I'm kind of fighting with that. It keeps switching itself off. I'm trying to get it to do. No, do what I tell you to do. Well, switch on. I put it on charge and then it didn't connect properly, so it didn't charge it properly. So I'm booting my phone back up again. Yay!
Well, it's all fun and games until someone loses an eye.
I bought a pop filter for my microphone, so that's on there now. From Rode or Rue. Is it Rue? I bought one of those shock mount things.
Oh,
I thought, that's cool. You can buy, literally, it was on Amazon where I bought the arm from. It said, people who buy this also buy this. I thought, yeah, cool, that's fine. So I bought one as well, and it don't fit.
Yeah. I got a shock mount on mine as well, but that's...
Okay, so my phone obviously doesn't want to charge it. It doesn't want to switch on. It's at 0 battery, and it won't even switch on with the power in it. So we'll have to let it do its thing. Wonderful day we're having today.
Just have to trust that it actually works.
Who's that? Who's that? These things are open. Press it. Open that. Right. Yes, good. Right, so my tablet's working. Anyway, I noticed actually when I was watching the video back from yesterday, because I was just seeing how it went, and I noticed that my voice was slightly tinny in comparison to hearing it on other streams. And I remember someone saying about the RTX voice thing that sometimes your voice comes across as a little bit tinny. So I've made a slight adjustment on the VBAN, not VBAN, sorry, on the voice meter, just to make it a little bit slightly deeper. So hopefully that'll.
That's why you
figure
sound
that
like a
bit out.
grown-up today.
I always sound like a
Right.
grown-up. I've always sounded like a grown-up. Even when I was a kid, when I was at like 18, I was tall and I had a deep voice. Actually, when I was 16 or 17, I had tall and a deep voice. I used to be able to go in and buy bottles of wine from the off license. Not that I
Well,
did
that's
that
a
very
story
often.
for another day.
But you know, those were the days. I keep looking up and seeing like orange and red colours on the stats screen on my stream PC. But it seems to be working okay-ish. I think it's kind of on the edge of not working, but you know, it's a work in progress. But it's further along than it was. Okay, I press that now. Down. Okay, press that. He says, and open that up. Cool. Oh, that's a bit small. Get that bigger. Okay. Anyway, that's for another day. Right. So let's load the game up. That's what we're here for, isn't it?
I think so.
That was some reason. Oh, yeah. I did a. It's something I always forget to do, but I did it just before we started the stream. I did a verify files on Scum.
Oh, okay.
You're supposed to do it after every patch. It's a recommendation from the developers. So you notice that maybe I'm not coughing quite as much as I have been, and that's because I actually used my inhaler at about 5:45. I used it a bit earlier. It seems to take about an hour, hour and a half to 2 hours to kick in. I'm also drinking hot coffee because I usually have a hot coffee in the morning, and that usually sort of settles it. So now I'm going to going for a pee all the time. Anyway, so the game's loaded, so I'm going to do that button there, and then you can see the game. There might be slight delays, but we're only talking like milliseconds. Music should have stopped. I can do shift pause. Move the mouse right over here. Yeah, it's worked. So beforehand, I used to have hell's own time getting out of the game and then getting onto the other window, the other monitor, and the computer will always be fighting with me. And now it doesn't. I have promised myself that I'm probably going to do a stream at some point to show how everything's set up. But yeah, I need to drink some water. I need to drink a lot of water. So Milo's not going to be joining us tonight, is he? I've not seen him.
I think he said Sunday.
He said Saturday or Sunday, I think.
Yeah, it was all something to do with family visits and whatnot. So
Oh, that's family.
yeah, that's what I said to him. That's such a drag. It's good to know you guys got started to get used to my humor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's an acclimatization, isn't there?
Yeah.
Right, let's get into that in a minute. Have a look, see what we got. The battery is dead on this bike.
Oh. Okay. Well,
The
there's something I
battery is not
wanted to
dead
try.
on that bike. The tractor, the battery's dead. So we need to be able to charge the battery to start the car up to stop the car from despawning.
Yeah.
Oh.
So that's
Sorry,
why
I looked at-
it's kind of important to find spare batteries, car batteries and whatnot. So
I think it's important that we take the vehicles for a drive, to make sure, because as soon as, because what it said was the decay doesn't go down.
no,
It stops. It resets the decay if you start the car up. You can't start the car if you've got no battery.
Even the small batteries that you can find, you can charge vehicles. Because I just tried it on this quad bike, and
yeah,
yeah.
Can you use
Now
the
there's
same
no
battery on
uses
this
in
tractor, or is it gone?
Well, it was only those small batteries, you know, small 9 volts batteries. So there's one charge in it. Yeah, you can use that. So
if I did pick up a bigger battery, didn't I?
So this one has a little bit of battery now, but I don't think it's enough to start.
So I think what we need to do, we need to take these vehicles for a bit of a drive. I'm just, rather than our own vehicles, just to charge the battery up a bit.
Oh yeah, I haven't even checked my own vehicle. Ah, my battery's fine. But yeah, you might be able to find a battery in your own little storage, so...
No, I picked, there's a battery that I picked up.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, it won't fit on my... Can't hold it with my hands, apparently.
No, you have to put it in your backpack. Yep.
Oh, do you know what? I've got this radio, I don't want it.
Okay, Danon's car is dead, basically.
Where's my knife out there?
Marlowe's is basically dead.
They haven't been in the game though, have they?
No.
No.
So...
I don't think it's worth charging up their cars until they're ready to be here.
No.
But what I'll do is I'll put this battery into his car. And then... Danon's probably more likely to be on before...
He is playing World of Warcraft, so... You never know when he'll be back.
Yeah, he sometimes plays like after midnight and things like that.
Yeah. So, it's all good.
I'll put that in his car, and then he can start his car up if he needs to. Oh, need to do that. Okay. Sorry, Milo. You get second fiddle on that one. But only because the likelihood is that Milo's not going to be joining the game until Sunday. And therefore, Danon's more likely to be in beforehand. But I think that's what we should be doing. We should be... Oh, I know what you can do. Let's test this theory.
Yeah. Now I'm curious what your idea is. Oh, you want to see if you can actually jumpstart it?
You can't. And the tractor suddenly started moving. Maybe one of us has got to be... The engine's got to be running?
I don't know. But just a second. I have something else to try.
I'd like to try this theory first. Oh, do you think jumper leads?
No, you still can't.
Okay. Do you want to get in my car and start it up? No. No.
Okay.
Worth a try.
Yeah. Because I actually thought you could use jump leads and then...
I'm sure they said in the...
Well, you want to try to drive your car up to the tractor again? I'll try to have the jump leads in my hand, then.
Well, you did.
Not with your car running, though.
Oh.
Yeah. No, you can't.
Try going into the vicinity so you can see both cars and then select both and then right click on the tractor.
No, I can only open inventory, examine. That's all I can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well, it's worth a try.
It was,
Right,
definitely.
so the battery's fine on this one. Obviously, I'm wasting fuel and everything doing this maneuvering, but... Ooh.
Yeah, well, we can always take one car out and then see if we can find a car battery or something.
Did you get this started, this bike?
No, I didn't try to start it.
Okay.
I don't know whose driving skill is highest. Nope.
No, it needs a push.
Oh. Alright. Hard push start.
Yeah.
I'm clicking push start and nothing happens.
Okay.
What happens if you
you
press... you have to press W, don't you?
I've got W down. Ah! Oh god.
Gotta keep it going now.
Oh no!
Oh. I'm gonna be
It's charging the
checking...
battery out. The battery's going up a good one.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Not taking very long to go out. I don't know. I think this quad bike was actually Dan's, but he didn't want it anymore.
No.
I'll drive up to the petrol station, which is probably going to be a mistake, because all the zombies that are going to be there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I haven't got any guns. Have I got any guns? Yes, I have guns. Just realised I stopped right next to the police station.
That's healthy.
Well, that took a few starts. Right, so I'll drive up to the petrol station. I will fill up this with fuel. I'll drive back. We've got the gasoline cans, gas cans, and
I'm just checking the warehouse and that if there's anything.
okay.
There's fireworks.
Okay. Well, we know they're useful now.
Yeah.
I think they'll be
Not
useful
just...
for robots because we can put them down near where a robot might likely be going, and then. Holy crap! How many zombies are there? This could be difficult. few of them run out. This should be interesting. Probably really stupid. Oh god, there's a... there's a bomb vest.
No.
Yes.
It's just a bad idea all over.
Oh, they're all running back to where I was. Rushin, afternoon. How are you today? Got the wrong gun for this. Would be interesting. Oh, ran out of ammo. So I blew that one up from a distance. Is there a drop on this? Oh no, got one. Difficult with this, I haven't got the right. Oh, good. Other than folded. Not bad, just seeing your title pop up on Frag's Discord. Oh, okay, just started playing this game the other day, figured I'd give it a look at someone else who plays it. Yeah, you've picked a really interesting time to join the game. I haven't got the right...
Car batteries and all that.
Yeah, they've added car batteries to the game. And they've added having to fuel up vehicles. Don't be deceived by all the gear. It takes quite a long time to actually gather this much gear. They've also added recently a thing called bomb vest zombies, so I actually drove past one just now. I don't know whether you caught sight of it, but it beeps. So if you hear beeping noise, you just run away, aim for... Come on, there we go. Right, I think I got them all. I'm reloading. I'll switch
Single
to
car
the,
battery, but did find a toolbox.
Oh, cool.
Only one
Oh,
of
you've
the
been
small
around
ones.
since the countdown. Oh, cool. Thank you. Oh, they all despawned. There are more zombies around, so I don't know where they're going to be. They were usually around the corner, and this is the probably the least defensible. Oh, it's full on the petrol station if you want to fill up. Full fuel.
I got filled up last night.
You got what?
So my car's full.
Oh, it's
We
full.
filled my car up yesterday.
Oh, we did. But I mean, no. I mean, what I mean is that the pumps are full.
Oh yeah.
I got 100%.
Do you have both petrol canisters in your car?
I'm driving a quad bike.
Yeah, but in your car.
Oh, in my
Because then
car,
I'll just I'll just take your car down there then.
No, that's all right. I'm coming back with this. I'm gonna empty this out. I wanted to just give this a run to get the battery out.
Yeah, it's cool, man.
Just to see if it's a thing to do. Yeah, look, the battery's
The back gates are open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. You can see the battery on this on the stream.
Wow.
Yeah. Considering it was 0 when I started off. Right. These things are terrible off-road. Never accelerate too much. Buddy of me was showing around about, he says you couldn't build in the city limits. No, you can't, unless you're playing on a private server and the owner of the private server has actually ticked the box to say that you can. And lo and behold, that's what's happened here. The owner of this private server is very much on the co-op side of things. So Whilst there are currently... Oh, there's 3 squads now. There were 2 squads. Now there's 3 squads on here. Everyone's friendly. Well, they should be. And there's only one overarching rule, is that you don't steal from anyone. And you don't take a car that's got stuff in it. So if you come up to a vehicle and you're not sure... Oh, I didn't mean to get in there. If you get into a vehicle and think, oh, I found a vehicle, the very first thing you do is you just double click on that. And then have a look to see if there's stuff in it. If there's stuff in it, it belongs to someone. Leave it alone. Yeah, it's a private server, yeah. Right, this vehicle
Push that.
has got battery, but not much.
And you can't... Oh.
No, I can start it. I know I'd be able to start. Oh, careful.
It's fine.
Can't look behind me when it's the camera thing, isn't it? Right, I'm going to take this up and fuel this one up.
Hang on. I was going to come with you.
Okay. There's a zombie somewhere.
Yeah, go. In the store.
In the store. Not in the dress, but in the store. In distress. No?
No.
Okay. You can get used to my sense of humour.
Oh, I'm used to it already.
I think that those zombies may well have respawned.
We'll see.
Well, they would have done because I've driven quite a distance away.
Yeah.
I'd be very surprised if they didn't.
I think it once you leave the area, it's on a timed basis.
I think actually, no, we might be alright.
Yeah.
Right, we'll fill this car up first because that makes sense. And then if there's anything left. Alright, mate. Ooh. I love the sound effect. So if you can see the lights on the pump, that's obviously an indication of how full it is, and when it gets empty it's going red. But you might notice that the other pumps are going down at the same rate. So it's not multiples. Oh, that was good. That's everything. Okay.
It takes about 1.
Okay. Cool.
Oh god.
If the battery's below 20%, apparently it takes longer for you to start the car up, which I think is a bit strange. I don't think the logic there is there, but I don't think that feels to me like real life. I'm going to take this for a bit of a longer run, because obviously we want to get the battery up a bit higher than... You want me to drop you off?
It's all good. We could drive all the way over to C4 and take the drop.
Did we drop in C4? I hadn't looked.
Yeah. In the north of the safe zone, so numpad 5.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. Well, I'll drive down through the city and then go that way.
Yeah.
Our town. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, even though we're on a private server, the mechanics of the game are still the same. The server owner does have power to increase, decrease the number of robot sentries, puppets in certain areas. Put my dude on a PvE server and got wasted a few times. Yeah. Yeah, when it's like, it's a bit like DayZ. Don't get attached to your character. It's going to die, and you're probably going to lose stuff. You do get options about respawning though. I suppose you've seen it. If you look in the top right corner, you got the fame points. That's the mechanic that's been in the game for quite some time now. And you use them to by your respawn. So if your respawn is, you can respawn on squad mate, on sector. The highest frame points I've had is 102-ish. Yeah, but I mean, you've only just started playing the game, so that's actually good. That's good for someone who's only just started playing the game, because when I first started playing the game, I was lucky if I can get past about 10 before I died. When you roll your character, you have to give yourself a medium driving skill at the very least. Otherwise, you're going to be stalling a lot trying to get going. If Platinum comes into the chat room, which he usually does, if he's around in game, we can usually dive him a little bit about it, because he forgot to give himself a driving skill on his last roll.
Cut across here, if it is, through the forest. Because once we hit, it just despawned, drop.
Oh, no.
Oh well.
I didn't hear the boom.
No, it was pretty far away still, but...
Ooh.
Oh well.
My phone is pinged. Tell me what it is. Oh, someone's added something to Facebook. Where's the next one?
Right.
I'm not seeing one on the map at all.
No.
Usually two, isn't there, on the go?
Yeah.
When the game first came out, you used to get a little arrow on the map to see, and you could see which way you were pointing. But now you have to use the compass at the top. But the compass doesn't seem to get any better than the east, northeast, southeast, southwest cardinal points. You don't get anything more, even though I've got an advanced compass which suggests to me that I should be getting degrees and things like that, but that's not happening. Yeah.
Nice.
Even with the advanced. I don't know whether that's a bug, but I got an advanced compass and it's not giving me anything. In fact, it doesn't give me any more than a basic compass. A basic compass gives us north, south, east, and west, doesn't it? But actually, it used to.
Yeah.
When the game first started, if you didn't have anything at all, you just got north. That was it. And then you got a basic one, and then that gave you north, south, east, and west. And then you got the next one, which will give you northeast, southeast, etc. And then you got the advanced. Because the basic compass. Sorry, I keep saying basic compass, but actually, there's a handmade one. But the basic gives northwest. Yes, exactly. So I think that the advanced should give you something more than that. Some people seem to think that it's to do with... Oh, I've got hypothermia. Oh, I've just started with hypothermia. Oh, great.
Oh.
Okay, well, we'll sort that out later. I don't think I've got any room in my car. Oh, this is your car. Oh, this isn't our car, is it? Oh, this has got loads of stuff in it.
Yeah. It has meat.
It
takes up so much space.
Let's drive back to the base. Because hypothermia makes you ill.
Yep. And we were kind of planning on building storage.
We are. We've got other... the latest patch literally just dropped yesterday, so we did a few bunkers. Did 2 bunkers yesterday, didn't we? Did we do 2?
No, we did 1.
We did 1.
You died because you had that error where you couldn't heal, and I killed you by shooting you in the foot.
You did. You did.
Yes.
And I was going to clip it and I forgot. I always forget to clip. So if you're ready armed with a clip button, feel free. Obviously, if there's something worthy of clipping, don't just clip any old thing. But yeah, I have a Stream Deck, so I'm always forgetting to press the clip button. Sometimes I think, oh, I really ought to clip that, and then I'll go and watch the video on demand later on, and then do a clip then. Yeah, so in the you can make a campus, then you got the basic campus, and then you got the advanced campus.
Yeah, it was a huge update.
It wasn't it? Yes, it was. So there was a number of things that they've updated. We wanted to go and see what the sentries did, and they were a bit more vigorous in their response.
They give you a warning first.
But they give you a warning, and yet they do go orange before they go red.
B3, there's a drop all the way down in 2. So
yeah,
B3 2.
I think this car battery is now fully charged up, and I'm getting ill. I'm feeling a bit muggy. Or something, I don't know.
Okay.
Oh, there it is. You can see it dropping. But just on the horizon over in the corner.
Ah.
We've got no storage space in the car, though, have we? So
no.
We're better off taking our own powers. I need to cool off, so feel free to go and get it if you want. So we need to get that car going. Let me just check my metabolism. What was I saying about this? Oh, awareness. So apparently if your awareness is high, then that's when you get the thing. I need to have a bit of a lie down. I'll do it on the roof. I'll do it on the roof. Yeah, I'll do it on the roof. So hypothermia is heat stroke, basically. And the way you resolve that is quite literally, you must be wearing too much stuff. Taking stuff off. Things that could be making you hot. Take shirt off. I'm being a bit neat about where I put everything, but you don't have to be. Oh, it's probably because I'm wearing the t-shirt and I don't normally wear the t-shirt. There we go.
No, even with machinery, you can't repair the petrol canisters.
Okay. Only difference my noob self noticed is that it gets dark. Oh yeah, but that's actually been in for a little while now. They're getting dark. There you go. There's a bit of a manly beard going on there. Boxing gloves. So what we're doing here is we're cooling off, and you're watching this yellow line here. Currently saying what we're supposed to be looking at. It was dark before, but it got insanely dark.
Is our front door still open?
I don't know. I didn't shut it.
Okay.
Why?
Just in case I need to sprint.
The one between you and me is shut.
Okay.
They're both shut. They're both shut.
That's cool.
You must have shut it.
Yep.
Why, are you bringing some friends?
No, just in case.
Oh, okay. So you can see that the yellow line's coming down now. This is the only way to treat it. You would think that actually to cool down, you'd use like aspirin. Is it aspirin that cools you down, or penicillin? Not penicillin, paracetamol.
I don't know.
When I was playing with my buddy in multiplayer, it got dark, but you could still see. When playing single player, I couldn't even see my character with high-vis punts. Back it on. Oh, single player. I don't know. Do you know I tried single player once, Paracetamol, that's it. It drops fevers. Yeah, they are actually going for a whole medical thing on here, which is why we got the metabolism going on. So there you are. I've cooled down. That's fine. It was probably because I was wearing that t-shirt. I will say that I'm probably not quite as toned as this in real life.
Good one.
Right, okay, so I put the stuff back on now. I normally don't wear the... I wear the shirt. I don't wear the t-shirt. So the t-shirt, this t-shirt here is actually for people who pay that little bit extra, but I don't know whether you can still pay that little bit extra.
I think
you can. Extra five quid, I think, wasn't it? Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you pay that little bit extra, then you get the undershirt, which is like a Scum t-shirt. To be honest with you, I don't wear them anymore, but if you lose them, when you die, you'll get a new one. You do get a prison pocket, which I've just realised I haven't tried using, actually. Let's check the prison pocket.
Yeah.
What joy am I going to get from the prison pocket? Now everyone knows what a prison pocket is. Your bomb turns... Doesn't seem to be... Oh, I got a banana!
Great.
Yes, it does. Yes. The light on the back of your head is a different colour. But it's only for you, so if someone else is looking at you, they don't see it, I think. That's right, isn't it?
I'm not sure. I haven't actually noticed.
I'm sure we tested this theory sometime before. I'm going to have to...
Well, it would kind of make sense, but at the same time, when you are in team with other people, that you should be able to see them as blue in the logical of my mind.
You have to cut me hair. Well, that's going to be a bit annoying because I've got these guns in the way. See? I might have to take this off as well. Right, cutting your hair. You can use a stone knife. Cut your hair. Any knife will do. You do have to cut your hair several times. Strangely. It's a very strange thing, cutting your hair in this game.
Yes.
I used an axe before. Well, yeah, I mean, you should be able to say cut hair, and then there should be like another option that says how much do you want to cut off. Because in real life, you wouldn't just cut a little bit off at a time and work your way down, would you? You just go say, I'm going to cut it all off. Woof, gone. Oh, yeah, there. I might have to take me night vision off as well. Yeah, I'm going to have to take my night vision. There we go, I got a blue one. So if you come up here, wherever you come.
Yep, just give me a second. I'm just fixing stuff. Right. Inventory in my car.
Oh, you're down there.
Alright. I'm coming.
Fun fact, they still have cut facial hair for female too. Yeah, they do. Right. Can you see a blue one or a red one or a green one or what? What colour is the light on the back? Red.
It's red. Yeah.
So it's only for me that I can see blue, which I think is a bit of a laugh. They got different toilet though, so when the women folk want to go for a wee, they have to squat down, as is real life. Whereas us men can just go
standing like a man.
Man. Oh, that's actually going over the edge. There we go. There we go. Bit of a splash there. Yes, I've got me Willy Warmer on for some reason. That's probably not a good thing to have on, actually, is it?
No, it isn't. Not in this climate.
Not in this climate. Right, so anyway, I want to put this stuff back on. They have added that fireworks will attract zombies. We tested it out last night, and they do. I seen one of those when I was running. Pick. Oh, right. Yeah, don't think I can use it. I can't use it. So this is our base, and this is what we've done. We did have a wall that went all the way around there up to the warehouse, but it turned out that it's actually quite expensive, so we kind of trimmed it back a bit, made it a little bit difficult down there. You'll see a sign over here, which I'm not going to be able to show you from this side. So I'm just going to jump out here. It says danger minefield. So that area there's a minefield, and it says the same thing on the other sign on the other side. And you can't get up here. You could try climbing up, but not recommended. The doors are locked. We've got a lock on them. Interestingly, Platinum, who plays on the game, so the minefield is over here. This area down here is the minefield, but actually it's not a minefield. Not unless anyone's put a mine down.
Which we don't know.
Yeah, but we haven't. Well, I haven't anyway. It'd be very funny if we did put a mine down there. But yeah, so it was just a bit of a joke, really. But people can, as you saw, they can. You can't set off your own mines. That's a good question, actually.
I've read a few.
Would you like to do a test?
I've actually read a few bug reports that your teammates within your own team can set off. So friendly mines can be set off by your own team.
They can.
Yeah, that's what I read on
in a box somewhere. Yeah, we got some boxes. We've actually working towards. We have an overriding objective at the moment, and that is to destroy some sentry robots. I had a team of people about over a year ago now. This game's coming up for 2 years, is it? Since it came out? It feels like it. Is it a year and a half since it actually came out? I want to say yes. Ago. It was something like September, wasn't it? It was towards the end of. Or was it earlier than that? I can't remember. Anyway, so yeah, about 6 months after it came out, me and about 5 or 6 others on a public server got a base together. We manufactured loads and loads of ammo, and then we slaughtered all of the robots at the airport in B2, B1. I didn't want to put it in here.
I was just gonna have a look how big it is. I don't know where you want it though.
I thought the wood one would be good, but yeah.
This is the wood one. The other one is the storage shed.
Yeah. I don't think we want to put it there, do we? Because we want to be able to drive the tractors out and what have you. What about in this corner in here?
Hang on. And that's the log shed.
Oh, is that the log shed? Oh, it is a small door, isn't it? Okay. You won't be able to walk in then.
No.
Alright. Walk in. Okay. I did think that maybe this would be a good place to put the log shed, actually.
Alright.
Up against this wall. Because we don't really use this area at all, do we?
No. On the occasional bonfire. So you want it turned like
we've got the bonfires over here, isn't it? Yeah, so there-ish. Yeah. What do we need to build one of these?
16 planks, 20 bolts, or
Okay. Everything that we've
nails,
got then.
and improvised or a toolbox.
Right. Well, there's loads of planks in this. So this is a bundle of planks. So these are things that we made earlier. You just basically have them in the vicinity. These bundles, you have to uncraft them, basically. Then just press F. Unfortunately, you can't carry more than one. I don't think you can put them on your back.
No, I think you put them in your backpack. Unless they change the size of them.
Yeah, probably can, but I haven't got any space for a backpack.
I do.
Oh, no,
So I'm
doing that. Oh, that was the one I was doing. You just... I moved
just
it
quick.
up there so I could do it, and you went in.
I'm sorry.
No, I don't know. How tall does it need to be? Oh, okay, no, I could. Right, you carry on like that. I'm going to be putting a mine outside your garage door.
Of course. Yep, we're done with planks.
Oh, we're done with planks. Okay.
So we need nails or bolts.
Right, I've got both of the above in my crate.
Yep. And remember toolbox. I'll put these planks away.
Yeah, I've got a toolbox.
Unless you also want to craft the other one. It requires
What
the
was I going
same
for?
amount.
Box of bolts. How many bolts do we need?
20?
20?
Yeah, 20 bolts or nails.
Okay.
And
So if I
one
do
toolbox.
that one. Right. Right, that's the toolbox done. So you've got to take these out. You can't take out all. One at a time. Feel free to start loading these in. Oh, it's done. I was emptying the box.
But it's a lot of storage.
I was emptying the box onto the floor, and you basically just.
I'm sorry. I mean,
Well,
you said.
I said feel free to put in the ones that I put in on the floor.
Oh.
Because I was emptying a box of hexes.
Yeah.
So I've got a little box of 20, and I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on the floor now.
Well, we can just craft the other one.
Craft another one next to it. Yeah, I'll do a craft.
Yeah, because I think I got the engineering XP.
Okay, what do we need for this then? 15 and 12 planks. Where's the planks gone? I put a load of planks on the floor.
I put them away.
Oh.
I'm sorry, I'm cleaning up.
Did you not put them into the...
No, I put them into
shed?
The tractor.
Put them back in the tractor?
Yeah.
Well, we're building a box to put all the
wood in. I didn't know we were going to build the other one. I was sure he's having a blast.
Right, the large log shed was to put the wood in it. To take it out of the tractor.
See, now you're making sense, and I'm not used to that. You come and build this.
Right, let me put this here. I don't want that possession. Right, that's the thing there. Will that go in there as well? Right. Just need 3 more, so that's alright. I've got 3. I've got 4 actually. Okay, we just need a few more bolts. So I'm going to get the bolts out of the box that I put in the tractor.
I can't actually put bundles of wood planks in the large wood shed.
Oh, can you not? What about rotating them?
Well, maybe if they're singles, you might be able to.
Why not?
I don't know. So I was gonna try and unpack this one and see if it's possible.
Oh, they're just red. Maybe it's logs only.
That. Yeah, definitely no planks.
Right, I'm going to empty out 5 bolts out of this box. Got some nails, 2 nails. But you can put them in here.
Okay.
Put them in the storage shelf. This is going to be for logs only, and this could be for anything, but we'll put planks in there.
If you can actually do tree branches.
I can't imagine that you wouldn't. Let's get rid of the planks first. Too much junk. Need to offload. Actually, no, it would be a good idea, actually, wouldn't it, to put them down the left side. And the right side, sorry, as we're putting these up. Oh,
Tree branches in the big one.
Tree branches will fit in the big one. Nice.
Yeah.
That makes sense then.
Gotta put on the ground before you can pick them up.
Make an extra space. That. So in DayZ, they've got this thing where you just press the space bar to rotate the item. Nice and easy. So the developers of Scum decided to do something even easier than that, and that's hold the control button down and roll the wheel mouse.
That's actually easier, but okay.
I was being facetious.
Fair enough. I couldn't actually tell if you were being sarcastic or not.
Oh, very. Yeah.
You got me.
I was kind of hoping that in the developers side of thing that in the development that they might actually have the ability to select multiples. I can carry 3 at a time at the moment.
So am I.
I could probably carry a lot more than that. I just can't be bothered to empty my. By the time I empty my rucksack out,
I'll be done.
yeah. I think we're actually going to get more than the tractor in this, but
That's it. No more planks.
was it all done?
Yeah.
Sweet. I'm going to take this up because I need to repair the base, I think. 78%, yeah. So you might find this a bit useful to know, a little technique. So I'm using handy tip. You got to push as far over to the right as you can, and then jump. You can climb onto the door. It doesn't work on all doors, but it can get you on the roof, and then you're up. Obviously, if you're being shot at, you need to be able to descend right, and if you're on that roof over there, I'm pointing out, you can get down to that one and you can drop down there or drop down the other side without getting injured. You can't do that on this one. So yeah, so if you want to do some pot shots, or if you want to get a scope, a lay of the land, as it were, then this is a good way to get up high. But yeah, you can't do it on all buildings. And the robot sentries will look up and see you up there as well. So if they're around, a bit difficult to get off. You see something like that, then obviously search them, and quite likely that you're going to get medication of some kind in them. And the trick is that you'll know that you can't search certain boxes because they're open, but if they're closed, then you can. There used to be a thing under the bed on there, but they've removed it. But you've already searched all this. Oh, I didn't want to do that. You searched all this up here, haven't you?
Yeah.
So it's always worth searching those. And as a general rule of thumb, I don't use the doors on buildings. At least I don't use them all the time. Right, what's the battery life on this one? Oh, there is a battery on it. Ooh. Right. So we need to
open the doors before.
What?
Remember to open the doors before you go out for this.
Yeah. I'm just going to take this for a quick spin.
Yep.
Fair amount of fuel. Take a little while to start. There we go. So you can own doors, and you can fortify in towns. But the problem is, oh hello. People are going to know because people go to buildings to search them for stuff, and that's where lockpicking comes in. Oh god, steering's gone on this thing. It literally wasn't steering at all then. That was weird.
Love it.
I was literally doing right and nothing happened, it just carried on going left. Anyway. That's the battery up a bit. There's a zombie here, I'll bring him round to you.
Sure, he's going to be following you all the way.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Oh, that's the wrong button. Oh, that's getting off. You want to get off? Go, 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 go. Oh, don't shoot me.
Oh, I'm not.
Nice. I was trying to do the horn. I pressed G and then I went, oh no, it's not G, it's F. No, F is get out. So, vehicles will despawn after there's been a timeout, and they've kind of indicated that the timer is reset when you start the car up. So that's why I'm charging up the battery on these. Found out way too late that you can't make puppet stakes like you can with people.
Could at the early start of the game, but not anymore.
When the game first started out, you could, but you had to be careful about what you made into stakes, because you can cut the arms and legs of the zombie up and the torso, but if you ate from the legs or the arms, it would actually make you ill and kill you. You would die. But if you did it would. I mean, you could recover, but it would take a hit on your health. If you were able to recover your health, then that's obviously. But even if you cooked it, well, you couldn't cook it back then, could you? They didn't really have a cooking.
You could on the stick. You could fry puppet steaks, and that would be okay because you cooked it.
Okay, but if you had the torso and chop that up for steaks, you could eat that quite happily raw, and it wouldn't have a negative impact on you when the game first came out. But then they stopped it. Basically, they said no more doing that. So the only bodies that you can chop up now are players. They're cannibal. Oh, you set off the fireworks. Where are they? Oh, look there.
I think.
Oh, they're going over there. Into the lightning storm. You set off a lightning storm?
Yes.
Have you?
I am the thunder god of thunder.
I'm sure I saw a lightning strike just then.
I used a lighter.
Yeah, lightning storm. We got thunder. Yeah, so if you paid that a little bit extra that I told you about, and you got the prison pocket, you got the t-shirt, but the other thing you've got is the watch. You can see what time it is in game time. 18:53, so we're getting late in the evening now. Torches. So, because you're talking about it's obviously dark, you can get torches. There's 2 torches on my screen at the moment. Both of them are made ones. They're makeshift ones. Improvised flashlight. So to make an improvised flashlight, what you need, and I haven't got one at the moment. I don't think I've got any. Let's just have a look. Open in the car. Open the door. See if I've got one. I think I have. I'm picking it up. Let's put that. I do need to clear my gun stuff out. Sorry, I'm distracting myself at the same time as everything else. As well. I'm not seeing it. It's the what was it? It's only one particular type of. Oh, it's probably in the crafting. It'll be so much easier if I just did it this way to begin with. They moved the pressure cooker bomb into the basics. That's something they did. There we go. Improvised flashlight. So you need a Desert Eagle flashlight. So if you find a Desert Eagle flashlight, how do you set them off? You need a lighter. Oh, that's what you were asking. That's what you were saying before. I thought you were talking to me. I wonder what you were talking about then. Yeah, so that was what Alvin said to you. That's how we set it off. So yeah, you need a Desert Eagle flashlight and some duct tape. Stick it all together. Oi. They're pretty intense.
Oh yeah.
As we discussed, since the patch, They weren't this intense pre yesterday's patch. So make yourself one of those, and basically you can fit it to pretty much any gun you like. Having said that, if you have one of these, a Block 21, I still haven't done the thing. You can
And for night fighting, the flashlight will give you an advantage, because if you wear night goggles, you'll blind them. If they're not, you'll blind them.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about last night. There's a backpack in here.
Yeah, no. I just didn't have anywhere to put it.
Oh well, we can kind of, if we get the right distance, I can just go and put it in the tractor.
That's true.
Just have to stand at the right place. Oh, there's extra space in there. There's more space in the quad bike as well. Yeah, so going back to the M9. So you got an M9 flashlight. The M9 flashlight will work on the block and the M9 handgun. So it's up to you which one you prefer. I prefer the Block 21 because it's lighter than the M9, and weight is everything. It's like the SDASS shotgun is probably the lightest shotgun you're going to be able to get, but it only has 8 shotgun shells in any one time, 7 out of 7, plus you can add an extra one in the chamber. Car 98 is obviously a sniper type thing. You haven't seen that one yet. You tend to find them in bunkers. You're going to ask us to go in a bunker now, aren't you? Bunkers are hard at night. Turn the radio on. You've raided several bunkers. So it depends on which ones that you do as to what kind of things. Oh, you got an M16. M by40's go. Oh, nice one. Yeah, we haven't. Did we find one? Oh, Platinum found one, didn't they?
I think we got. I think we have one in one of our gun chests.
Do we? Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, M16A4. There we go. Yeah, I was thinking about the sniper gun. There's a much bigger sniper gun.
The SVD, and then Platinum found the 50 cal.
Yeah, there's the big one. What's it called again? The big one?
It's a 50 caliber.
It's got a name.
Yeah, I don't know what they call it in the game, but in real life it's a Barrett.
There's a Desert Eagle flashlight. So if you find a Desert Eagle flashlight, and then you get yourself some duct tape, you can make yourself one of these, improvised flashlight, stick it on the thing, and just to make life really easy, what the powers that be have decided is that Shift E is the great way to turn the light on. But if you're driving a car and you want to turn the headlights on, it's X. But X, when you're walking around, is lie down. And C is crouch. Now I reckon that there's another thing that you can do to crouch, and that's hit the control button, and then you can actually go in stages. You could actually go just down a little bit, so you could actually run. You can change. The flashlight run out of batteries? Not as far as I know, no, because there aren't any batteries in them. I think it is the objective that they will have batteries, but they haven't got that bit. We have one in a buried box. Well, to be honest, I've not actually buried a box yet. I've heard that they degrade. You bury them in a box. You're gonna have to keep preparing it. maintain it. Maintaining. He's not been on for a while. And this is, I can't remember whose one this is. Is this yours at this end? Platinum's in the house. Hi, Platinum. How you doing, Platinum? How you doing? We were just talking about to Rushin about driving and how that you need you may have to make sure you have a driving skill. Otherwise, starting the car is a bit difficult. How are you finding starting a car given your skill level being a bit low? But with if the battery is below 20%, because I'm finding it hard to start a vehicle. One thing we found out though is that you don't have to drive one of these very far to get the battery up. I literally drove this one up to the petrol station and back, filled it up with fuel, and the battery was on 0. And Decarbonate actually push started me. So we did that mechanic. The other thing that we've done is that we've made a log thing. We've made the big log one, and we've also made the chest. I drove for a while to get my truck battery up. Yeah. Well, actually, the quad bikes, when I went on yesterday, they had battery on them, but when I came back today, the battery was dead. So the tractor, we still need to get the tractor going, by the way. Yeah, so we've made the large log shed. It will not take anything other than logs.
What they call the branches.
Yeah, I'll get in there. So it takes branches, but it doesn't take anything else. So you try and put anything else in there, it's just red. So it's literally only for logs. This storage shelf, which is the largest one you can make, or you can set the name for it as well. Obviously you can have anything we like, so we decided that we would put planks in here, and apparently axes and saws, which makes sense. So everything that we need is here for woodworking. So another thing you can do is you can go like this into first person mode, press V and you're in this mode, and then you can run around and just tap the right mouse button and you're automatically in the right position. If you're walking, you can actually do this and you can shoot. I did make a well. Wells are very useful for your base because it's a constant supply of water. Platinum's been playing the game longer than I have, I think. So it's pretty cool. Stream seems to be going alright, doesn't it? Going on other things because I'm testing out. I'm actually using my streaming PC at the moment to stream this rather than my gaming PC. I'm just playing games. Yeah, it does. It looks alright, doesn't it? I'm getting good numbers. I think if I'm using any of the other scenes, then it goes a bit. It's a little bit laggy. I am on board with the idea or concept that I might have to get a little graphics card for it. I've already spotted one that would probably do the job if I need one. Have you got a fire going? Are you cooking?
No.
Oh.
I've overeaten though. So
Have you?
I got phase 1 sick for overeating, protein deficiency, and vomiting phase 0 sick. Yeah, I haven't thrown up. So
You
like
are
no.
quite close to the fire. Are you overheating?
No, I'm actually not. Temperature is
There should be
36.6.
I'd like them to have a smoke dynamic in the game.
Yes.
And then if you're in a closed space, then actually the smoke gets denser and denser and denser. And then when you open the door, then all the smoke goes out. I'm sure that that's quite hard to do. He's trying to get carbon monoxide poisoning. Yeah.
Worse with these guys.
So they got the lighting down quite a lot better than it has been, but it's still not perfect. You still get a bit of light bleed through the clipping. So let's just go in here a second and have a look. Oh, it's not too bad actually.
Oh great, now my B5 is dropping.
So this hole here is actually on purpose, because when we made this area, what happened is that a lot of zombies would collect in this point and we couldn't get to them. Platinum said you're getting rid of the COVID. You're burning it out.
Doesn't like
So
heat.
I had these cars parked up here because the idea being is that we can just turn the lights on. But of course it's using the battery now. Okay. I'll just leave the lights on. There'll be a test to see how long. Just have to remember to switch all the lights off. I need to
push
turn this
that
radio
one.
off. It's driving me potty. Right.
What radio?
I had a radio on in my garage.
Oh, okay.
Oh. And the bolts on lightning. I had a bomb zombie at the gas station yesterday. Yeah, I had one today as well. I drove past the first time and they all ran out. And then I thought, well, I'll turn around and I'll drive all the way back. Yeah. Hit him with the ATV. Well, I as I was driving towards him, I thought, oh my god. So I kept going. I think he clipped me. But luckily didn't go off. And then I drove far enough away and they all sort of stopped running after me and turned around and ran back to where they were. So then from a distance I did a belly shot. You didn't see the explosion. I was a bit disappointed by that. So yeah. Yesterday actually, there was one, wasn't there? We were at a bunker in C4, which actually turns out is actually quite an easy one to get into, but we decided to make some noise to get the zombies out of the area, and suddenly there was a zombie running towards me on my left, and I turned and shot it, but just as I was turning to shoot it, I heard this beep, 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 beep. And what it was that actually it was a bomb zombie running behind the other one. And luckily when I did the belly shot, it took them both out. But yeah, it was a bit...
I panicked and screamed like a girl.
Fire. Sorry?
I panicked and screamed like a girl.
You did. And
yeah, I
and
did.
You ran like the wind.
Oh yeah.
But has anyone ever seen the wind run?
Yes.
I mean, I've seen the runs, but that's a different thing altogether.
Okay.
Oh. Mm-hmm. I think it was B2 was sneaking into the bunker and I randomly exploded once I got through the fence. And so, yeah. Got back to my stuff somehow, went to go out, blew up again. Yeah.
That's why I scream and run like a girl.
Yep. The bunker in B2? Oh, that was a tough one to get in and out of. Yeah, that's a difficult one. I tell you what, probably one of the easiest bunkers is the one in C2. The one in C2's easy. It's just about timing. Getting out can be a little bit difficult. Yeah, talk to Platinum. Platinum will tell you. The bunker at B3 I find really easy to do. because there's this rock, and you stand over by the rock, and you just get the robot to see you. He then walks all the way around, and while he's walking all the way around, you can basically just walk past the building and then go straight in. But you've got to get the timing right, because if he sees you as he's walking round, he'll turn around and walk back again. And the one in C4 was actually quite easy to get into, turns out, because again, the robot goes around. But that's a hard one to get out of, because you've got to go out the back. You've got to go up the ladder to get out of that one. Yeah. Having said that, though, we do need to test, because they changed the way that the robots see you, because when they see you, they warn you. They go orange, and then they start shooting, and they go red. And they get angry. So we need to test that theory, don't we? Somehow.
Yeah, and when they were shooting after you yesterday, it's a panicking sound.
It wasn't the bang 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 bang.
No.
It
was
yeah.
A good old A10 sound.
It was just like, oh, they went there. Yeah. So they give you plenty of warning, but if you don't go, you're dead. Now when they spot you, the mechs will instruct you to put your hands up. If you do it fast enough, the mech says leave. I did it and it worked. Oh, is that what it said? You know, I couldn't even work out what it said. I thought
the first warning. The first
one.
warning is put your hands up. The second warning is I'm not gonna enjoy this, and then he starts shooting.
I'm not going to enjoy this.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said it was I'm going to enjoy this. See, I was having trouble hearing what you were saying, and I was asking you what it was saying, because I couldn't work out what it was saying. Yeah. There's 2 drops that have appeared on the map.
I
one,
just have
in B3 and one in C2. I think the one in C2 is a bit difficult to get to. Oh, excuse me. So I think I'm going to go and do the other one.
Empty max. Just give me a second, I'll jump in your car.
Okay. I'm just opening the doors.
I just got ammo and stuff like that. I'd like to.
Can we turn off the lights? Because I left the lights on in this car just to see.
Oh yeah.
What the battery would be like. I forgot to make a note where the battery was. I'll look at the stream. And then do it that way. The battery does seem low. Right. So if I get into this one that's got no batteries at all, shouldn't be able to turn the lights on. You get a beepy noise.
Oh.
Okay. Did you hear that?
No.
Okay. Just for me then. Right. Where are you going?
I'm back getting safe.
Yeah. I'm going to that mode.
Alright.
So what I could do is I could drive with the lights on, or I could just like that with the night vision on. But that's a bit bright, isn't it? Do that. Oh, the headlights are a bit brighter.
Yeah. Alright, so which one are we going to? The one in C2?
I don't really feel like driving up a mountain. I think it'll take too long.
So which one are you going for?
The other one.
B3's been there for ages, but yeah, let's go for it.
Well, I'm going to give the car a run anyway.
Yeah.
Give it something to do. Night vision doesn't drain either. No, it doesn't. That's why I thought, you know, even if you're driving along and you run out of battery to have the lights on, which I suppose could happen. I mean, in real life, it happened to me once. There was a problem with my alternator, and it wasn't charging the battery as it should have been. And I was driving down a motorway with the radio on and the lights on because it was night time. It was raining, but the windscreen wipers were on, and it was a bit foggy. And yeah, and then suddenly the car started going. I was going like, what's going on? So I turned the radio off because I was trying to work out what was going on, and the car went like this, but then it still didn't like it. So I turned off the windscreen wipers, which was dangerous, but because it was raining, and the car was sort of a little bit more. And then I turned the lights off, and I go, "Whee!" And we're driving again. I go like, well, I can't drive without lights, so I put the parking lights on. Yeah, it was exciting. It was 10 o'clock at night, I think, 10, was it?
You want to turn here?
9:30. Do I want to turn here? Oh, okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I think it was something like 9:30 in the evening. I was doing a night shift, so I was on my way to work. And I was just going like, well, I can't carry on driving. So I pulled up at a service station. Service stop place. Where the hell's the road going? I thought the road went in a straight line, but it doesn't, does it?
No.
That's the other road that does that.
It has disappeared.
No.
Yes.
Oh.
That's two that we missed.
Okay, fine, we'll do the other one then. Oh, look at that, the rain. Oh, that's cool. The rain was glinting in the headlights.
You just memorized the roads. No.
Well, yes and no. I mean, there's certain roads that I know now because I've used them, I've driven them so much. But I've got someone who's looking at the map, basically. Because you can just press. You can't do the inventory when you're in there, but you can do that. Oh, you mean for the driving? I kind of can, but I can help you out a little bit because I can do that, and that should help a little bit. I'll just tap the camera on there a bit. That should make it a little bit clearer. Well, I can try turning the lights off, but that helps. It doesn't help me though. I put the night vision on. That's better, isn't it? Which is going to be the best way, I suppose. How's that? I can
That's
turn
fine.
Turn off the camera now, can't I? The problem is if you're in a convoy and you've got someone who hasn't got night vision, and they've got to have their lights on, and you've got your night vision because it's easier, then you kind of end up having to compromise and then have the headlights on instead, and then it's just really hard. I kind of know the roads around here.
He's asking, how do you bump the gamma?
Oh, that's okay. Okay, Platinum. See you soon. Yes, on OBS, I've got source, which is the game, and then you create a filter, and then on the filter, you can do lots of different things, and then yeah. And one of them is just basically increase the gamma a little bit, but I don't just do the gamma because I found that the gamma wasn't enough, so I tweaked a few of the other bits and pieces. Actually, we don't want to go this way, we want to go this way, don't we? Off-road goodness.
Yeah, you can go that way.
Yeah, I know I can, because that's why I'm going this way. It means you don't have to worry about doing the bridge. I do this quite a lot now. I don't remember the next bit, but yeah, you go this way, don't you? A bit bumpy, There's a road here somewhere. Further up. Yeah, there it is.
I was wondering if there's a way to boost game light to solve blindness issues in one player. Well,
you can do the gamma in the game. You got options. Video. Gamma. Where's Gamma? I've seen Gamma in here.
Sure.
Gamma in here. Was it in game? No. There was a thing in here, wasn't there? I thought I saw it. And they got rid of it.
Never seen it. I'm pretty sure.
I have seen it. I think they've got rid of it. But
I'm pretty sure you can do it if you have an NVIDIA graphics card. Then through the NVIDIA graphics settings, you can possibly boost it that way.
it's not in there anymore. No, it's been removed. There was a Gamma. There used to be a Gamma at the top, but I always used to leave it alone. I think it was a slider.
Those drops are really toying with us. It hasn't disappeared yet,
What?
but a new one is all the way down A4.
Oh, okay. I will say though that the way that they do nighttime isn't the same as DayZ do nighttime. So in Scum they've got this mechanic whereby they have a little formula that goes to see whether you can see something or not.
Yeah.
And it's basically to stop people playing in third person like I'm playing at the moment, and them having an advantage, an unfair advantage against someone who's playing first person. So it actually does a calculation to decide whether you can see something or not, and based on that calculation.
Oh yeah.
So whereas on DayZ you can look around corners without actually.
Yeah. But I will say DayZ have darker nights than Scum does.
DayZ did have darker nights, but Scum recently have got just as dark.
An overcast night in DayZ without a moon, it's pitch black.
No, it's
Here,
not the game.
here you can kinda see the outlines of trees and whatnot.
Okay.
And now it's bright.
Right, now I've got to turn the night vision off because actually you can see better with snow without even the headlights on. You don't even need the headlights on, Matt. Don't put the headlights on. It's worse. Right, I knew I had to get up this far, but have I still got a bit further up to go?
Oh yeah. We
God,
gotta go to the middle of the mountain hill here.
I think it might be just as easy as just to drive in a straight line to it.
Zigzag at least.
Yeah, we can drive it.
I do wonder if the smaller cars use
My
less
battery's at
fuel than the
100%.
big ones.
Oh yeah, that'd be a good point. The little ones are faster.
Doesn't have as powerful an engine as this one when it comes to going uphill.
Yeah.
So
Right. I think there's a balance to be had.
yeah,
Okay.
you're on the right path.
Yeah, no, I was just double checking. I showed my buddy how dark it was. He was confused as well.
Yeah.
That your awareness skill. Yeah. And the camouflage skill. Because your camouflage obviously means that you're less like, if you've got a high camouflage, then you're less likely to be seen by other players. They have made it now that if you're in a bush, you are 100% hidden from zombies, unless they're
Just on
about
your-
within
yeah.
2 meters. Something what? Oh, there it
On
is.
your left.
But there's no flashing lights, so that's a good sign.
Yeah.
Got the lights on.
Yeah, why not?
Cool. Oh, no zombies in there. Good. 357 ammo in that one. Don't want anything else. I'll just get this next one.
Chocolate.
What?
You grabbed that grenade before I could, hey?
But, blimey, you grabbed all that food before I could.
Yeah.
Well, I did say I was looking at it, and then you started searching it. I thought, okay.
You know how I am. That's the reason why my character's a bit of
impatient.
a... No, my character's a bit of a boomba.
I didn't want that. Oh, actually, do I want that? I have my metabolism for water. My view range is 99%, apparently. Oh yeah, because I had the heat sickness.
Oh.
I'm going to drink all of that.
Yeah.
Probably really stupid, but I will drink all of it. Water, always.
Do you want some sardines?
It is in the positive. Sorry?
Do you want some sardines?
Yes, please. I can't pick them up. But yeah, I will.
There you go.
Oh, thank you. I did pick up the rice. Right, I'll eat sardine. I don't want the canteen. The canteen is 0 to 10, so that's the maximum amount of liquid you can have it. But a bottle, which is just marginally bigger, can hold 20.
Yeah.
So these bottles, way more worth anything than those. It used to be that they were the same size. The boxes were the same size, but they have made this box a little bit smaller. So it is the economy of space. But if you have the small blue bottles, 2 of those are worth 5 each. You have 2 of them, which is the same size as one of those, and you've got 10, whereas this has got 20. So if you get the little blue bottles, yes, fine, if you haven't got much space, but as soon as you get a big backpack like this, get yourself one of these, you can fill it with water, you're sorted. That's why I don't
Fruit
bother
cocktail
carrying
with
those
you.
around. I've already got one, thank you.
Oh, well, I'll eat the last 2 then.
Okay.
I thought you wanted
Right,
2 of
fine.
them, so.
Thank you.
I mean, the sugar content is always good.
Sorry, I've got 2 of them actually.
Ah.
Yeah. There you go, I'll let you have one. I'll put it on the floor.
Thank you very much,
well.
sir.
You're welcome. Yeah, so my view range is 99%, so I'm assuming that's because I haven't taken any tablet. The only tablets I've got are painkillers. Let's try taking one. See what that does. Flashing lights. Yes, so at the top of the drop, you can see that there's a fuse. Green fuse going along. When it goes out, you can see there's yellow lights to the sides. That I pointed it with my aerial on my car. There's one there, and there's one just poking out the side there. They'll start flashing. The fuse goes out. The smoke that you can see going up stops, but the rest of the smoke carries on going up. And then I don't know how long afterwards, but not long, it explodes. You do get a warning. You get a sound warning as well. And if you're parked this far away, you should be okay.
No promises.
I'm not sure what the blast radius is on these things. I'd like it to take out buildings and all sorts, you know, the trees. It doesn't.
Alright, let's go find a gas station to fill up your car.
Yes. Where? I know where there is a petrol station, but it's in D1. Should we do that?
B1, that's far away.
B1. Delta. There's one
Yeah.
in B1. Don't know where the other ones are off the top of my head.
I'm sure there'll be some near the towns and whatnot.
No, not always.
You're the driver, so
I am.
yeah. I kind of just have to follow along.
Well, you don't
Accept
have
it.
to. You can get out and walk if you like. You know. Nice. Right, I'm going to go up here.
See, I reckon it's a good thing you don't have be able to mark the map, and rather having to describe where you want to go, where you are.
Yeah, I think that would be good.
You would like to mark the map?
I'd like to be able to mark the map to say we need to go here, we need to go there. I think that's a feature on Armour, isn't it?
It is in a way.
Armour 3, I'm sure I've seen people
Yeah.
mark on maps
You
and
can
stuff.
mark it.
And then other people can
in
see it
Armour.
on the map and they can...
Yeah.
Yeah. So they should have something similar to that. But then on the other hand, this isn't that kind of game. And,
No, exactly. So I'm not accelerating down here, I'm just letting it run. Hopefully that should keep the battery charged without... Very fine. Exceptional driving skill.
Thank you, sir. Right, we're here. We don't want to go up there because that's the... that's your favourite place. Prison where you died.
Several times.
You can get into the prison. But getting out can be problematic.
Oh yeah.
And yes, there are bomb vest zombies in there as well.
Russian says he has memory issues. Would help me out. It's one of the main reasons I don't play Tarkov. Yeah, Tarkov again is a different type of game. What we do with the map is each sector we divide it into 9 areas. So like on your numpad. So let's say we are now currently going to sector D1.
No. Yeah, so yeah, if you look on the map that we're at the moment, we're kind of in the middle of C2.
Yeah.
If you divide that into 9, like a grid on a keypad on a keyboard, if you think that the top left is 7, the top middle is 8, top right is 9, etc., then you could say that we would either be in C2 keypad 5 or 8, depending on kind of what the border of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So some people say keypad and then the number, or some people just say C2 5.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
We're heading
so,
to C1 5. That's where I'm going.
In the middle of C1.
Silly. But we're going to have to go around the house. Oh, sorry, no, we're not going there. We're going to D1, aren't we? So D1 2.
Yeah, alright.
There we go. Yeah. I have driven around this way quite a lot. So I kind of know. Let me turn the lights off. Oh, it's easier on the eyes, isn't it, when you got the lights on?
Yeah.
I love that you can drive at night in the snow and you can just see everything. I know it shouldn't be like that in real life.
Oh, that would depend on how clear the sky is.
Yeah, I mean, if there's moonlight, then you would get something like this, but
yeah,
I don't know where the moon is, but if there's cloud cover, then it shouldn't be quite so bright.
I do see stars, but there's also clouds, so yeah.
But it's nice that they've got that element to the game.
Yeah.
Oh, going back to nighttime, about the vision thing. The reason I was saying about the vision thing is actually the way they've got the game set is that if you can't see something, they don't draw it. So if you switch the gamma... Oh, hello.
Oh, it got dark all of a sudden.
Yeah. That's really dark, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it did. Luckily I wasn't doing any sort of fancy driving or anything.
But looking at my screen and looking
Going
at
back to
your
what I
stream...
was saying though, let me finish the sentence because I've got to get to the end of it because I've been trying to say it for a little while and I keep going off. So the way that they've got it set is that if it's so dark that you can't see it, then they won't draw it at all. So even if you have the gamma switched on, you won't be able to see it because it'll be just black. That's what I've been trying to say.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I just need to get that little bit of information out.
No, it's fine.
Move on with everything else now. Yeah, so you were saying...
it's not quite everything else, but looking at the picture your stream is projecting, and then looking at my own gaming screen, I have more visibility on my screen than you do on your stream, and I think that has something to do with the monitor settings.
Oh, it probably does. Well, I mean, yeah, monitor settings as well, because I can set my monitor to make it a bit brighter. But that doesn't help the people
or be
watching.
more red or green or blue or mixture that. And if it's a gaming monitor,
mine's a gaming monitor, so I've got these. I got scenery mode, which is what it's on at the moment for some reason. Cinema mode, which is what it should be on. Racing mode, which is actually brighter. RTS, RPG mode, FPS mode, which is actually sRGB mode, and I got a user mode which I don't bother using. But yeah, mine's been on scenery mode, which is actually brighter. I wanted mine to be on cinema mode. That looks nicer.
I'm not sure what setting I have mine on. It doesn't matter because it's different from monitor to monitor, but it's about finding the setting that the person using the screen is most comfortable with.
Cinema mode is basically what you're looking at on my stream.
Yeah.
So have you been to a safe mode, Rushin?
Here it comes.
So this is a safe zone. And
there is no PvP in the safe zone.
No, you can't do any PvP at all.
Yeah,
if you want to find drinks, including water, then they're a good source. There's 3. There's one in C4-2. There's one in, and it's really hard to say because it's B3-3 or B2-1 or A2-7 or A3-9 because it's basically right smack bang on the cross. And then of course you got the one that I'm in at the moment, which is D2-3 or C2-9. Couldn't find anything when we went. So that's not an ideal place to search for stuff. The ideal place to search for stuff are these towers, because quite often there's stuff in there. And there's also another kind of building, which is like the helicopter pad over there. Quite often they've got tarpaulins around the back of them, various places. So that one's got tarpaulins back there. Do you see them? Let's nip out and have a look. No, they are safe zones and you can't PvP, but you can get zombies here. Nothing in that one. Quite often there's nothing in them. I mean, it has been known.
On what's it called? Public servers, there's rarely any items spawning in the safe zones.
Is there? Used to be.
Yeah.
But they've downplayed it then. But the whole point of the safe zone is that it's somewhere where you can go to trade. Right, I've got to remember how to get out of this place now. I want to go on that road then. So we want to kind of go south. East, yes. This is the road. And also go up the towers, because sometimes you find stuff in the towers. But not a lot. A lot.
Hunting towers you occasionally find in the forest tends to be a good place to either find bows or the M85 hunting rifle.
And then you go. Zing. Because that's the sound it has to be. It has to be that sound, doesn't it?
Yes.
When you go through the force field. Why they don't do a sound effect when you go through the force field, I don't know. But they should have. Zing.
I just had a silly idea. They should have friendly sentry robots in the the safe zones. So if you actually come running with a rifle in your hand, you'll get a warning.
Yeah. That'd be cool.
See, just a silly thought.
Or maybe a smaller version.
Yeah.
So like an android type actually comes over to you and says, actually walks up to you. Says,
And ask you kind of politely
warning.
to put it away.
Yeah.
Before killing you.
Yeah. And then you literally got to put it away there and then, or put it on the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah. You'd lose the rifle.
No, you should be able to have it, just not in your hands.
Yeah, you just hold
So
it.
you couldn't be having a threatening manner.
What was that noise?
I don't know. It sounded like running water.
It did a little bit, didn't it?
Oh, there's a well right there.
Did it?
Yeah. On your... That'll be your left. Right there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I need to fill up my bottle with water.
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 Yes, I'm in combat mode, so... So if you were to enter the safe zone with any of the rifles, guns, whatnot, you have to put on your back or in your backpack or pockets or whatever. So yeah.
Oh, it appears that I need to add some water to the water.
Blimey.
I've still got a view range of 99%, so maybe I'll take a vapor and pill. I'll just take one of them.
And a good thing if you are raiding, what's it called, bunkers. Of course, shotgun, but then you go into combat mode V, and then you can, rather than jogging, you can actually walk rather fast without antagonizing the zombies in adjacent rooms till they spot you. And same thing if you have a flashlight, then you're always lighting the area in front of you.
If your bag is full and the only place you have for that rifle is in your hands, it would suck to lose it. It would. But then if you know going in that that's going to be an issue, then you would get a box somewhere, dash everything in the box, craft yourself another box, and then only take in what you need. The thing is that you're going into an area to do some trading. You're not going in to have a combat, so you shouldn't really need to go in with weapons. But on the other hand,
you can't do PvP
you kind of
damage anyway.
You have to get there.
Yeah.
From wherever you are. Which, of course, I can envisage that there will be people who would camp outside safe zones and wait for people to come out and then shoot them. I'm on PvP server, they camp everywhere.
They camp everything.
Yeah, camp everything. Because you do, don't you? I mean, that's, if you're playing that kind of game, then that's the game. That's what you're going to do. You're going to play that. So yeah, it is what it is. I personally, oh god, hang on, wait up. I've got this idea in my head. It's a kind of game idea that I've had for quite some time now, and the basic premise is that if you murder someone i.e. shoot someone, then you become a murderer. But when you die, you don't get to be able to play with the people that you were playing with before. You can still play the game, but you get a different instance, and then that's it, because you're dead. You're no longer alive, and therefore the people that are alive shouldn't be able to still see you. So it'll be like permadeath, only you can still play the game. Because it would suck if you bought a game and you died and then that was it, or someone shot you and then you died. But if you were murdered, you should be able to carry on playing with your friends. So there will be like a resurrection. You see what I mean? Right,
Gotcha.
we've got a. I'm hoping I've got this wrong, haven't I?
I don't know.
Oh, I have. I've got it wrong. I was looking at the shape of the thing, and I was thinking it.
Oh.
Where's the petrol station? Oh, the petrol station's further on. It's all right. I knew there was a petrol station here, but I thought it was here. But it's not here.
Oh.
Here. It's at the next bit along. A couple of zombies run here. Oh, that's right.
There.
We'll have a view of the next place.
Plenty of them up there.
Was there 2?
There was 3.
Oh, it was 3. Okay.
Yeah.
But there'll be lots at the next place that we're going to, so. I love doing handbrake turns. If you get it right, it works really well. Oh, when you're driving down this road, if you're driving with a small car, pretty much everything that you can see sticking out the ground, you will hit, and it will do damage of some kind. You need to drive down here with a big car, and then you can drive at some kind of speed. Well, obviously those big rocks there, you'll hit those, but pretty much all these little rocks and stuff, you would just drive over them. There'll be a little bump on the way.
Let's suppose you're done and you're doing handbrake turns everywhere at full speed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see how his driving skill changes.
Oh, nice save.
That was a handbrake turn. I thought I'd do a handbrake turn and then I gunned it. Nice. That worked like a charm. They don't always. I'm on a PvP. Oh. Yeah, right. You already said that. Right, so I can see.
You want to stop here?
Yep. I want to get a little bit closer. Actually, I tell you, do I? I'll drive through.
Oh, I got a sniper rifle though, so I was hoping to be somewhere a little bit high.
Yeah, I've got a sniper rifle as well, but it's dark over there, isn't it? Actually, I'll turn my lights off. Do you see any?
Yeah, that's one. There's one walking in the forests that I can't see. There's one center, straight ahead.
To the left.
Center, straight ahead. Next to the tree.
I need a bit more than that.
Okay, between the two sets of pumps.
Center for me is not the same as center for you.
No.
I need to be directly underneath you.
Okay. At the pumps.
Oh yeah, I got him. That's quite good considering I've not actually got the right scope on it. I'm still using the holographic sight.
Shot them. I can remove the silencer and then lure them up here with a bang.
No, we don't want to do that because we know that there's possible bomb vest zombies down there now. You see another one?
Yeah, I saw him on the right, in between the trees. I just saw the red light in the neck of him, so... Let me see, I couldn't see that one.
Oh yeah, nice. Where he was walking, so... He was moving. I took a few to get to him, though.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got basic sniping skill.
Nice.
Yes.
I don't see any more movement. I do hear a scream though.
You can hear one.
Yeah.
I can't hear one. Oh. I'm not seeing.
Nope.
Putting the car down
Yep.
without the lights on.
Of course. You want to drive through or?
Drive in. There's no zombies here. Fill her up.
Yes, boss.
Actually, I'll fill her up. You got the better gun than me. And I'll fill up the other one.
Yeah.
Oh, can't fill it up. Fill it like that?
In your hand.
Oh, I can't fill it up. There's no, I can pick it up. I can take it in my hands.
Have it in your hands. Yeah, and
But
then
you have to have it in your hands.
yeah.
Oh, Phil, there we go. I was doing it. You have to point at the pump.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. I didn't know that. Okay. I don't know how long this is going to last because the health of it is 14%. But we've got no way of repairing it that we found yet.
Oh, exactly. So.
Right, so let's search this place and see whether we can get any more in here. You can search the toilet. There's a lime soda bottle. Yeah,
There's
so
a stick of
those are
butter.
both fine.
You like
What?
butter?
Butter?
There's a butter.
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 Butter. You gotta say butter.
No. Not butter.
Oh, there's some shotgun shells in. Oh, and there's some flare cartridges. Nice. We're running out of those. Much else. You can turn the night vision off and probably still see. What do you use those flares for? They can distract. Oh, you've done this already, have you?
Yeah. Search the rubbish and everything outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, flares can distract sentry robots if you shoot in the right places, and it attracts zombies. So they're good to have in bunkers, because then you can get all the zombies kind of gathered in the hallways and whatnot, and then you just go to town with the shotgun.
So when you're in the bunker, what you can do is if you've got a large corridor and you're not sure if there's any zombies around, you can actually fire the flare down there. All the zombies that are around will congregate on that. And of course, that will give you the option to, if there's a couple of you, you can take them out, or you can run and hide and scream like a child. You know, you got the options. The light attracts them more than the noise. I don't know. I don't think they necessarily said. They do make a lot of noise, so it could be that. I have to put the lights on. No garage out there, is there? I'm full on everything, apart from the health of my car, apparently. So I had a dink.
There isn't really a bang when you fire them. It's more the flare as it flies actually makes a noise.
Well, yeah, when you go noise.
Yeah.
I was wiggling my fingers then next to it because obviously the lights are flickering as well. But you didn't see that.
No. But now we know.
It used to be when the game first came out that if you drove up near the wall, then you got a warning, and if you didn't get out, vacate the area. Your head blew up.
Right. Well,
Do you not know that?
no, I didn't. The flares used to be a thing that was just there, but now
there's different flares. There's different types of flares. The flare gun shoots the. Oh, sorry. Flare gun.
You have different flares.
If I just do 4, going first person mode, got a reload.
So he meant flare gun and ammo. Yeah.
And then aim and. We've got a long way. But you can hear that hissing noise, which is a bit strange, really, because you hear a hissing noise from that far away. Oh,
Zombies wouldn't react from this far away.
No.
I mean, to the noise, so they gotta be within a certain vicinity.
Suddenly. Reload. I think they messed up the animation a little bit.
Oh. Yeah. It's kind of out of sync there. Oh. Not bound together.
Yeah, it wasn't. It went out a bit quick, didn't it? They usually last longer. But there are other flares that you can pick up, which are the stick flares. I don't think I've got one. Oh, I have got one.
It's just sure when you throw them, they will also attract the zombies. Or puppets.
Oh, shall we test that? Let's test
Where
that theory, shall we?
You want to test it in the town or something?
Well, the next town we're going into is Zombie Fest. I remember once driving out of the town up this road. We didn't get very far, and I hit a thing that wasn't there. And then when we got out of the cars, we were floating all over the place. It was hilarious. And then I had zombies actually attacking us. And the guys were trying to shoot the zombie that was on me, and I couldn't actually change my direction. I could only walk forwards or backwards, that was it.
Wow.
It was really, really surreal. It was just down here a little ways.
Yeah, you're coming into the town in a second.
Sorry?
You're coming into the town in a second.
I know where I am. I'm just saying. It was just a long step there. I can see the buildings. Used to use this place a lot. We used to have a base further down the road, and then someone used to come up here.
Remember not to have them aggro on you when you're going to be throwing it. Because if they are aggro on you, they ignore the flare. Oh, there's 2.
Oh.
3.
Yeah, the problem is it's night time, so I can't actually see.
No.
I did see the moon disappearing off over there, which suggests that at some point in the west, the sun will rise.
Yeah.
There's one behind us.
Is there? Yeah. Wow.
Just stuck on the wall. It was just floating in the air. I could just see the shadow. That wasn't very good, was it? It turned out.
It's on the opposite side of the shop, that is. Yeah, it's aggro now.
I don't think we can do it here. I think we'll just have to call it a no, not this one then. There's another one we can try. Hopefully it'll be a bit lighter and I can actually see the zombies in the dark. Or maybe I should use my night vision. Maybe that's probably a good idea, wouldn't it? bit horrible. But we could just drive around the back. Oh, just missed that sign. I didn't even see it. Right, I'm going over here. I think we can go in a straight line here. Super cool. Also seem to recall that there's those hay bale things that you have to watch out for. Oh, it's really dark. I can't see. Oh, get back on the road. The road's here. There it is.
So far from home.
But this was our haunt before, or one of our haunts. I've been streaming this game for quite a lot of months now. Far from home. This isn't Spooderman.
It's in Spooderman.
I don't get the reference, unfortunately. I'm sorry. I do apologise.
Spider-Man, Far From Home?
Oh, Spider-Man. Oh, Far From Home. Yeah, sorry. I didn't get the reference. Oh, that's terrible. Yeah. It's late at night for me. I'm more of an early morning person. Right, anyway, I can see it's getting lighter. I'll turn the night vision. Yep, so as you can see, compass point west. Oh look, the sun's rising. Surely it should be rising in the east. Well, it kind of is, but it's also right. Yeah, what? What? What is this?
It upside
down
down
world. What is
world.
this devilry? Oh. So, on a public server, not long after the cars came out, we actually had a task that we set ourselves to collect as many cars as we could. But of course, on a public server, other people could find the cars, so we had to hide the cars somewhere. And one of the places that we hid the cars, we found was in here. Just try to remember where. Here. And the reason that we picked it, and I have to say that it being nighttime, it's not making this any easier. I think it was through here. The reason we picked it was it was a dip. It was a hollow. It was in here, I think. It was here. If you actually park up here and you look all the way around, there's very few places that you could be outside of the forest where you could actually look in and see cars. And if you look on the map to where we are, it was off the beaten track. So why would anyone walk through this forest? Maybe if they were going from the town in C1 and going south and they were going to the oh, was a tree. Going down to the town just south of us. But then if you were going that way, you'd be more over to the left. You'd draw in a straight line. And if you're driving, you wouldn't come this way at all. And if you're going, yeah, so there's lots of different places. If you look at the way, this is how we worked out the good places to hide stuff. Draw lines between cities, points of interest, and then look for places that are off the beaten track. And then look for places that have got nice hollows in them and things like that. And this has got a nice hollow in it. We did actually have them in a different forest, which was along the wall, but someone found the cars. So we had to start over. You get out of the car.
And again.
Yeah. I'm just going a bit slow at the moment because I want it to be daytime when we
Yeah.
Go to the next bit. It was also quite hard to get into. We had, I'm trying to remember now, I think we had something like 10 cars in there and 8 quad bikes, I think. Some of them were the big cars like this and some of them were little cars. As a general rule of thumb, there's 16 squares on the map. There shouldn't be more than 32 vehicles. It was before tractors came into the game. My single player guy is at the city to your south right now. Yeah, that's where we're going actually.
5.
Huh?
B1 5.
Oh, I didn't. All I heard was 5.
Oh,
Your microphone
fair
cut
enough.
out.
You cut out.
It might be actually that I cut you out actually, because on my voice meter, I have actually got Discord set like with a gate. Put a gate on it. It's the same gate that I've got. So if you get, it's just to cut out some of the background noise
It's fine.
coming from Discord. So it might actually be that, because I'm listening to you. Am I listening to you through that? I am. I'm listening to you through the because I'm listening to you on my main PC, but Discord is over on the other one, so it's actually going through the gate. So it might actually be that other people can hear what you're saying, but I can't.
Aw, I just dropped under 100 FPS. I'm disappointed now. That's it. Rage quit.
See, I've got the. Oh, that's the point. I haven't tested that. I need to test that next time. I've got the sync on. I don't need it on though, do I?
Sync. G-Sync, or what are we talking about?
I don't know what it's called. What's it called? VSync.
Oh, V-Sync. Yeah.
Yeah. I have to have VSync on because I'm streaming. It's a streaming thing. Because you need to have consistent frames. So mine are locked at 60. I can't have higher than 60. You keep going on about, oh, I've got 80, I've got 100 and all this sort of stuff. I could have those, but I can't because I'm streaming. Because the streaming...
You can actually, now you're using a streaming PC.
Yes,
I've been reading up on this. Yeah. You can actually play at a higher FPS, but your stream can't handle higher than 60.
Yeah, I'm only doing 30 at the moment because I'm doing little steps.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Baby steps.
Yeah.
It's cool, man. It's cool.
Work out what works, and then try different things. And if it doesn't work, then you can work back to the stuff that works.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. We like to do science in this game. It's the thing that we do a lot. When there's more of us, then we might raid bunkers and things. The problem that we've got is, from a streaming perspective, I tend to play, I start streaming at 8 o'clock in the evening, but then gotta go to bed.
Nah.
You raid bunkers with more than 2 people? Yeah, we 4 of us sometimes. Milo, a friend of us, and Dannon. Oh my god, are you watching this tree on the left?
Oh, wow. What? What? Oh, great.
Oh, great. There's a zombie running over.
Yeah.
I didn't see that one.
What's going on with that tree? It doesn't happen on mine, but I'm used to it being my body and I only. Yeah. Yeah, but it's only windy in that one tree.
So what I'm doing here is I'm side-swiping. It's a really effective method for killing zombies. You don't have to hit them hard. I mean, obviously you can hit them hard if you want to. Where'd you go?
Did you push it through the ground?
I don't know. Disappeared.
It definitely did.
That's hilarious.
There's a zombie on your right.
Yes.
Or next to the church.
Yeah, I saw that one earlier. I didn't see the other one. So zombies can't climb on cars, or at least they couldn't.
Depending on the momentum, some of them might be able to jump, but yeah.
Sometimes they can get lucky.
Yeah.
And oh, it's a blue flare. Right, so let's pick somewhere relatively close but far away. Oh yeah, yeah.
That's...
It did. It ran over to it.
And then pot shot.
And then that. Yeah.
Nice.
Nice. Oh, I've just noticed I'm standing on the car, but I've not got a judder going on. I get the judder on my mind. Oh, okay. You don't get the judder if you're in first person. You're standing on the car.
Oh, nice.
But if you go in third person,
yeah,
this weird flicker. Can't cope with it. I got the demented trees. Is it Dementor? No, not what was it? Oh, I don't know what they're called. In that series of books that I've never read. Everyone thinks it's brilliant, but then they made films out of it. But I'm more of a Pratchett fan myself.
On my screen right now, the tree was just spinning in a 90-degree angle and then disappeared.
Oh,
standing
God.
up and
Yeah,
bending
yeah.
again.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not even waving. Okay? What's going on with that tree?
It's not just that tree. It's all trees like it, because there's a tree over to the left you can just see doing it as well. Through the trees.
Oh, yeah.
And there's also one behind us. Oh. We're doing backwards. There's a tree over there doing it. But it's always the same tree type.
Yeah.
I'm just going to say that those trees know something that the other trees
and
don't.
they're not telling us.
No. So obviously, police stations are a good place to get stuff. Always a good technique to... Oh god, there's three of them there. Oh no, don't go on there. Thank you. If you want gear, then it's always a good idea to kill the zombies and then wear that clothing that you scavenge off it and then just repair it. You can repair with toolboxes, and you can repair the night vision or electrical equipment with the electrical toolkits. Yeah. Anyway, it is obviously it's getting a bit late in that, so let's go through the airport.
Now
you get to go up on the mountains. Oh, look at that! Just above just below Decarbonize's name, there's a tower. So on the map, it's C206. It's where the yellow road kind of does a spiral round, sort of anti-clockwise. If you go there, it's definitely worth it. It's the highest point that you can get on the map, I believe. It's a toss-up between that and the mine, which is D15. There's a tower. There's a chimney in D15 that you can go up on the top of. That's quite high up. And there's a tower that you can climb right up to the very top. And when I say right to the top, you can... There's actually a clip. If you go through my clips, there's a clip of this girl that was with us. And she actually stood on top of the light, on top of the tower. in that, you know, the one that I took you up.
Yes.
The radio mast. She actually climbed all the way up to the top, and then climbed up onto the the lights that was sticking up at the top of that. And
Just answers question.
Platinum was having kittens. You can try to heal yourself, but you get poisoned.
Never gotten poisoned from using puppets' clothing cut into rags and then use that to heal yourself.
So if you got two
bandage.
types of rags. You've got dirty rags and you've got clean rags. Dirty rags you will not be able to use to patch. It just won't give you the option to patch. But if you use the clean ones, then you can. There is soap in the game, and if you have a river, you should be able to clean things. I haven't tried cleaning dirty rags to see whether you can make them into clean rags and then use them to patch. But they haven't got poison in the game yet. So, yet. Keyword.
All those trees are having a rave, as he's saying, yeah.
Yeah. Right, so anyway, where are we going? We're going through that.
Well, to clean anything, you definitely need to find a bar of soap. And you find those in a lot of places, I find.
Yeah, they're quite common
They're
to
quite
find
common.
bars of soap.
Yeah.
So if you've got a car, this is something that you can do. Somewhere. Oh, I think it's the next thing. Okay.
Oh, you're going to show him how to get his driving up?
Driving skill? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's why I thought why you went this way.
Well, also because it's easier to get through to where we want to go to rather than twiddly little roads and everything. Just driving a straight line. It's quite cool. If you are with other people and you're driving at the front, you can have a little bit of fun.
Oh, don't sacrifice me.
Well, you're in the car with me. I'm not going to do anything stupid, am I? But you can drive quite close.
You never know.
If you want to not be aggroed by the robots, then you just drive down here. So through here in the airport, there's robots there, just on the left. There's another one behind it. Oh my god! Oh, he's shooting at us.
Hit the car.
Oh, he did. Oh, that's
yeah, you
new.
want to be going full blast. I got hit.
Crap. You didn't?
I did. I'm at 53%.
Okay, I'll stop in just a second. I'm going to get through here to safety.
Yeah, I'll let you know if it's panic time.
Oh, it's probably panic time.
52.
Okay, go on.
No, it's just a chest wound.
Okay, so they've made it harder to do that. That's going to be interesting, isn't it? Because we normally do
Oh yeah.
races in there, and we can't even do that now. But we can. It'll be just more fun. You done?
I just need to drink. And,
Yeah, so you want to be as far over to the right as you possibly can. But you've got to watch out because there's these little lights, the landing lights, and you can't hit them because they are solid and they will do serious damage to your vehicle. And of course, you've got a robot walking over. They will destroy your car with you in it quite happily. I've left my lights on.
Let me just
Oh yeah,
check.
so they're a little bit more sensitive. My fuel's gone a bit down. But
Protein.
it's okay, battery's up. The health of the vehicle's has gone down a little bit actually.
Yeah, that was from one shot. It actually dropped a fair bit, but otherwise, yeah, normal winter. And no, it wasn't a sucking chest wound. It wasn't quite that bad.
Okay, and then you can basically cut through here. You're going west from this point. You do kind of get used to the routes you can take through the trees and all that sort of stuff. I'm not kind of going the right route at the moment. I've got myself a little bit turned around.
Yeah.
A bit too early. It looks
And
sparse
definitely,
in the lore.
when you run through forests, check out the different types of mushrooms. There's one type of mushrooms that gives you lots of vitamin D.
D, yes.
Yeah.
There's these red ones, and there's also some yellow ones that look like the red ones. They're definitely good to go on that. However, they will be adding poison into the game, and at that point, so those red ones behind us are not the ones we're talking about. They look like toadstools, and the yellow ones next to it, just on the edge of the screen there. There's a white one there, just on the at 100%. Not those. I mean, you can eat them, but yeah, it will be a thing. They're usually big clusters, aren't they?
Yeah, but there's like five or six of them normally.
I'm not seeing. They usually stand out, so when you see them.
Yeah.
But also, you don't get them in the southern climes. So, climate is very much a definitive feature. Oh, I've just driven over some. There we go.
Yes.
So, here we go. So these ones here are very good, and you can pick them up.
One for me.
I'll pick up this big one up here, but it won't let me. You can have the other one. So these ones here,
At a time.
Sinuses. If you press Control, hold Control for more, you get that. And if you look on the vitamin side of things, you can see that vitamin D is 55%.
You hold F in and then pick up, rather than just eat.
If you tap F, it does the main function, and the main function is eat. So if you want to do anything else, then you press F. F is to open, but if you hold F on a door, you'll get other options. It's like the tab key. If you press the tab key, you get the inventory, or you get the options, all the different things. If you hold the tab key, you get the wheel. And then you can click on the different things that you can do. And there. Interestingly enough, diagnose and treat. They actually work. Didn't it used to be test your pulse?
If you stand next to me, you can check my pulse and check
If you hold
time.
F, you can check time, check pulse. But check time? What's that do? Oh, that's checking my time. Okay. You can do that while you're checking the pulse. No, stop it. Sometimes you have to. I'm checking the pulse. You can also add people to your squad. Have you learned how to pickpocket or do thievery? Do you know, I've tried to do pickpocketing and I'm absolutely useless at it, but apparently they've made it easy and they've given instructions, so might give it a shot. But on this server, it's not actually a high... there's no requirement to pick any locks because everyone's friendly. But yeah, I did say or suggest at some point a couple of weeks ago, I think, is that maybe we ought to be practicing on picking locks and things. Just because. This is a petrol station, isn't it?
Yeah.
Zombie.
Sleeping one.
As usual. Sleeping
What?
one?
No. I don't see any.
I was going to say, usually there's loads here, aren't there?
Wow. Let's be quick about then.
I do need to fill up, so... Ding, 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 ding. Thank you very much, sir.
You're more than welcome.
I left the engine running. That was bad, wasn't
Yeah.
it?
No, you were just ready to get out of there again. Case of a bad
Yeah.
case of zombies.
Yeah, but you're not supposed to leave the engine running when you're filling up your car, are you? It's a thing in real life.
It's fine.
No, in real life it is a thing. But don't
Yeah,
leave your engine running.
the reason I've been told is because they're afraid that people are gonna fill up, run, not pay for the fuel.
Yeah. So, Maestro is the person who actually owns this server, and he decided to make a big base, and then he found out quite how expensive it is. But he's left these walls here, which is why the gate's open. But we forgot to tell one of our colleagues, and the colleague was driving, and he went, "Who put the bloody wall on the thing?" It was hilarious, it was. So it looks like he's just made a little base there.
Yeah.
On the right. Right turn didn't happen. That's where the flag is, I think. That's where he decided to put his flag, is in there. So the flag dynamic in the game basically means that no one else can build within the square where the flag is. But of course it also means that someone's going to try and destroy your flag. And so when you're playing on a
Destroy, not so much today. It's more than like a takeover.
I'm sorry, he's just written something. He's away from keyboard. His wife is.
But yeah, it's a takeover today. It's not so much.
Yeah, they
destroy,
changed it recently to take over, but
yeah.
I mean, it used. I was talking about what it was. So sense.
Yeah.
I'm building up to it.
Sorry.
Gosh, you know me by now.
Well,
I like to
you
give
should know me. I'm straight to the point.
I like to give a backstory. Frags. Bruce's wife always telling him off. He wears the pants in that house.
Nice.
Yeah, I know that feeling. Right, there should be a gap in the trees, and there it is. I always miss it. Oh my god, that was a bit of a right turn. And then you cut through here. I know there's no rocks through here, so it's usually okay.
I would say usually.
Well, usually okay, but then you could hit that bump in the wrong angle.
Oh yeah.
Get some speed up. Oh god, where's the car going? No, 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 there was a rock there. We don't want that. Oh, no, stop it. Calm down. Right, here we go. Big one. Whoa, got some air. Oh, that was good.
Boys.
Very little damage to the car. In fact, no damage, actually. That was alright.
No.
But I'm going to slow down here because there is a horrible rock right on that corner. You always want to cut the corner, but you can't. Do we leave the gate open? I don't know if we did or not.
We did.
So this in front of us is actually Platinum space. It's outside of the realm of the... There's a zombie running up behind us. Oh, there's a zombie running over from the left.
And we're both on the...
I'll just go in enough that you can get out of the car. There we go.
Yeah. I don't know where I'm coming out at, so...
Oh, alright. Wait there then. Wait there.
Besides, I'm hurt, so...
Okay. I'll move the car in. Oh, you're alright. You would have been alright. You want to shut the gate behind me? Before the other zombies come in?
Oh yeah. There's more zombies coming.
I heard them. Off. Yeah, frags, they've added petrol. And
that zombie actually jumped over the barbed wire. And then next to the...
I envisage that they will do, yeah. Which barbed wire? The one on the floor?
Yeah. Jumped over that one, landed next to the container.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, it's not to stop zombies, because we know that they can clip through the walls and stuff.
Yeah.
I will urinate in its general direction. Nice. Nice stream on the air then. Sorry I'm here and listening, but in the bath. Oh, in a battle. My eyes are going blurry.
There is a zombie down on the ground.
On Total War. Oh, yeah.
Alright, I'll go and get it.
That's right, I got it. Mine. Oh, it was mine, and then... Yeah. Oh, God. Get down. Reload. Yeah, so I had a... There's more. There's more?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's stuck inside that house.
Oh, okay. Well, it can clip out. Yeah. So, in metabolism... Ooh. I'm very close to 1 million points on my driving, so I'm going to go up to the next level. I'm 998,407.
Oh.
It's already said 100%. But it's not quite there.
I'm only at 753,000.
Out of 1 million.
Yeah, so 753,000, so I'm missing 250 odd.
Yeah, but it's out of 1 million bit. That's the
yes.
Yeah, because the next one up is 10 million.
Yeah.
And it goes back to 0. So my thievery is actually 0. You know, answer your question, Rushin. My stealth is level 2. So if you look at these circles, the quarters, so that first quarter I always think is level 1. That's level 2. That's level 2, but soon to be level 3, so it'll be a 3/4 circle. My survival is level 2, 42% of the way up to level 3. And that's why it's 1 million. But if you see the camouflage is actually out of 10,000 is actually 0, level 0, and it's building up to level 1. Once you get to level 1, then level 1 is actually out of 100,000. Which is adding noughts basically. Constitution, running, and endurance. My running is level 2, endurance is level 2, which is good enough. But it's not on here. Boxing, rifles, melee, handgun, archery. But it's actually said my sniping skill. Oh, there's sniping. Sorry, sniping's in a way. Yeah, so sniping's there. So my sniping literally just got up to level 1 this evening. And obviously that's using rifles, so my rifle's leveling up. So I'm level 2 rifles, which is medium. A basic, medium, and then an advanced, isn't it? When you're setting up your character, you can only go up to advanced, but that's level 3. It's not actually at level 4. But I think there was a bug, and I don't know whether they fixed it. If you went up to maximum, then it reset and went right back down to 0 again. So it will just show it as 0, and you can't level up anymore. But also, the other factor is that your intelligence will affect the maximum level that you can get to. And the other thing, that intelligence can do is if you look over the left, because we are the nerds of prey, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 people in my squad, but actually it says it's 5 out of 8. So that's how many people I can have in my squad at a maximum. And your intelligence will affect what the maximum number is. So someone with a low intelligence won't be able to be in charge of a big squad. So if, say, like, for example, Milo's character was more intelligent than mine and could have 10 people in the squad, then it would make more sense that he would be the owner of the squad, and then we could have more players in it. But the only reason that I'm only in the squad, obviously, is because I'm streaming. That's the reason for that. But there's no actual requirement, and if we could actually have a much bigger squad as a result of one of the members being on there, then it would make sense that I would pass the membership over, the ownership over to that person, and then that person would take over. And obviously I would be the highest rank below that, like Milo is. Yeah.
Hey, thank you very much.
You're welcome. So what I kind of do is I say I don't look at this very often, but Milo is actually a moderator in the chat room, but he's also a moderator on my Discord channel, and that's why I put him up as a sergeant on there. And he does tend to be on there a lot. But Decarbonizer's been on there quite a lot as well of late, so I thought I'd up him up to corporal. Not corporal. We is sergeant. Sergeant, corporal, then
Is the corporal sergeant?
the corporal before sergeant. I can't remember. 2 stripes anyway. There you go.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I'm still testing my streaming PC. So what's going to happen next? I have no idea. I hope it works. It should do. But yeah, bear with me if it doesn't. But this will be fun because it's now getting on for 11 o'clock or midnight in Carbon's case. It is playing music. It's a bit quiet though, isn't it? Okay, if I do... hang on, shift. Okay. This is really hilariously funny because when I'm moving the mouse around for this, I'm going to volume up that bit. Really weird how the volume doesn't translate through there. Anyway, so a big thank you to Decarbonizer for joining me tonight. It was great to have you.
It's great being here.
Lots of science been done.
Yes.
We've made the boxes over there. That was good. Now you're having a dump.
I didn't have a choice.
I just realised no one can see what we're looking at. Thank you to everyone who's joined me in the chat room. Nice to meet you, Rushin, and nice to see you, Frags, and probably Mendex hiding around in the background as well. Stick around for the music because I am going to do a raid. I'm not sure how this is going to work. This is going to be exciting. I think I have to come out of the game to do this bit. So next stream is going to be tomorrow at 8 o'clock and Saturday, so it's probably going to be more of the same. At some point, Milo and I are talking about doing a board game of some kind, just for a bit of a change of pace and, I don't know, family friendly or something. We're looking at Risk, actually, because it looks there's a board game called Risk that you play on the computer. Look quite fun. So watch out for that. So obviously give us a follow for updates, the automatic updates, and obviously you can also join my Discord channel. But apart from that, I'll see you tomorrow. Have a lovely rest of your day, whatever you're doing. Take care. Good night. See you. Did you say anything?
No. I just said good night, chat. That was it.
Oh, you did? I didn't hear that either.
It's all right.
My gate might be stopping you. I might back that off a bit. All right, good night.